everyone, this is Direwolf20 and welcome to episode 25 of Direwolf20's Let's Play series, where I'm pretty sure I have a pretty top tier enchanting setup here. I mean, it is pretty good. If you look at the stats on the mouse over, you'll see that I've got Eterna 50 out of 50, Quanta 100%, Arcana 100%, Rectification 100% with 3 enchanting clues, which is pretty stinking cool, I have to say. The only way this table could be better is if I could worm my way out of something. But I don't think I can. If I remove a pearlescent shelf here, you'll find that we drop down to 49 out of 50 Eterna, which we don't want to do. And if I remove a wither skeleton skull, I drop down to 95 out of 100 Quanta, which I also don't want to do. So with that said, I think we're pretty done with this. The only thing I could really do would be if I want to get... What I would like to have is another Shelf of Masterful Sight. The only way I could squeeze this in here is if I replaced a Pearlescent end shelf with another Draconic end shelf, which would mean finding another Dragon Head. If I found another Dragon Head, then what I could do is replace... Well, then I would be low on Arcana as well, which might be a little bit of a problem. So we'll see. I think we're pretty much where we would want to be with this. So you can notice now when I place my pickaxe in there, number one, my bars are fully filled up, and you can see that my quantum warping has a reduction potential of 0 and a growth potential of 100. What this means is that my item will be enchanted somewhere between levels 100 and 200, because it'll go plus 100 and minus 0 because of Quanta, right? So Eterna gets me to level 100, Quanta gives me plus 100, it doubles it, with 0% chance of reducing it. And then our Arcana makes things, much more rare. Rarity weights changed, a minimum of 3 enchants, and you'll see that the very rare is a 10, and the common is a 1. So I guess that's pretty cool. I mean, that seems pretty cool. Seems cool to me. And as I was preparing for this video, I noticed that I get Experience Boost 7. Experience Boost 7 on my pickaxe if I throw it in there. Now, out of curiosity, what happens if I throw my Crystal Sword in there? I'd get Capturing 7, which is kind of cool, Endering 7, and Magnet 7. That's all the runes reveal, but it doesn't say runes reveal all, so I will get more than that. Same here. This says runes reveal all, so this is all I would get if I got, the level 35 enchant. So I want that Experience Boost 7. So I'm gonna make that happen right now, is what I'm gonna do. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna fill up my crystal as much as I can and be ready to go here. Okay, great. And then I'm going to take all my experience out of this dude, and then I'm going to take some experience out of my crystal to get me to level 100. And then I should be able to get, with you, boom. Oh my goodness, that is a lot of look at all the goals that I got. End-fueled. Enchanted item at level 80, enchanted item at level 60, 50% Arcana, 50% Quanta, while having all stats at maximum, 100% Arcana, 100% Quanta, enchanted item at level 100, enchanted item with max stats and max rectification. Oh boy, that's cool. Life Mending 3. Consumes received healing to repair items. Interesting. That's cool. Applies a teleportation ability to tools other than the Traveler's Staff. You will mine very fast, but never instantly. Experience Boost 7, which is what I was after. And Silk Touch, that ain't bad. It's kind of cool. Now what I'd like to do is disenchant that. So the reason I'm doing this is mostly because I really wanted that Experience Boost. And I would like to throw Experience Boost on my sword. Now, there is a Ender Shelf, which looks interesting. I'm going to need a couple more purple blocks. But this I want to try out, because I'm not too sure how it works. I'm curious, though. And I'll just kind of, throw this somewhere for now, just to see how it works. So, how does this work? I believe I can throw books in there? Oh, hello. Cool. Okay. Neat. And then there is an Ender Shelf controller, which needs another purple block, which means I'm going to be smelting more chorus fruit. There we go. Okay, let's try this out. Ender Shelf Controller. So it looks like each of these Ender Shelves can hold roughly 5-ish. That's cool. That's neat. I like that. That's kind of cool. I like that nifty thing. That is from Cyclic. Okay. Works for me. Sweet. Now what I'd like to do is see what happens when I try to enchant this bad boy at level 100. Venom, knockback, and looting 7. I think that's the max looting I can get. Looting goes up to actually 8. Looting goes up to actually 8. But if I got 2 looting 7s, then that would be looting 8. So I might do that. I mean, this is very expensive experience-wise, but because I got the experience boost 7, that should be pretty helpful. So what did I get here? Venom, knockback, Raider's Bane, capturing, makes the mobs have a chance to drop their spawn egg. That's kind of cool. And then looting. What's nice about that is you can use the mob spawn egg to modify the Apotheosis spawner. So all those spawners that I collected, I can, if I get a spawn egg from a mob, you know, that sounds cool. Alright, so let's disenchant all this stuff. And we still have some liquid experience in here, so that's neat. Alright, let's see what else we can get. Oh, another looting 7. I'll take it. Remember, because of Arcana, we have a better chance at getting a rare enchant. So, you know, we got looting twice because of Arcana. That's the reason we got so lucky. Ooh, a Knowledge of the Ages 3. Enemy drops are converted directly to experience. I might also want that. I need more books. Aha. I should have some. Sweet. And then what I'll do is I'll put all this in here. Okay. Not too shabby. Not too shabby. And I should have 2 looting 7s, which I should be able to combine into a looting 8 for 16 experience, which I'm not going to do at level 97. That would be horrifyingly wasteful. I'm going to drop down to level 16. Oh, right. I probably need to... What I'm going to do is I'm going to bring this thing back down here. There's no reason that this is upstairs right now, other than I was playing around with it earlier. And by earlier, I mean a few episodes ago. So I'm just going to stick all in there, and then I'm going to extract 16 exactly. And then boom, boom, and then there's your looting 8. Nice! That is cool. That is super cool. Alright, what else do we got here? Buster. I might want my sword back. Oh, and there's Sweeping Edge, by the way. I'll go ahead and stick that in there. Now, if I minus all, that's only 75 levels, but remember, I still have some in here, which should get me back up to 100 if I need. Not bad. Okay. Life Mending, Sweeping Edge, Knowledge of the Ages. Okay. So I wouldn't mind Sharpness. That's probably what I want. Now here's a question. Is there a good way to get up to this level without this much Arcana? I don't think there's a minus Arcana, right? Probably not. So what we would want to do... What we probably want to have... Actually, that's tricky. Because our end shells give us the best Eterna, right? At 3. Well, you know, Blazing gives me +4 without Arcana, but I lose an Enchanting Clue. Which is kind of a bummer. What else we got here? +2 with 10 Arcana. I don't know why you would want a Melon Shelf. I guess just to lose Quanta? Yeah, I guess so. Yeah. So, I mean, Draconic End Shelves are nice because they can get you pretty high without having any Arcana. Because what's Sharpness now? If I wanted Sharpness on my sword, like, what's... I mean, it's not like I won't be able to get it. It's just rarer now, right? Because Sharpness is common, so that means it's an extremely unlikely chance that we'll get it, right? Chance 0.82... where something like looting or capturing is very rare, but you have like a 10% chance, right? Looting is rare, you get a 4% chance. So, yeah. What we're going to find is because of our high Arcana level, we'll be unlikely to get something like Sharpness. So we'll have to think about that a minute. Now, one other thing we can get, by the way, is a Tome of Weaponry, which accepts weapon enchants. So I might try seeing what kind of enchants I get on this guy real quick. Kind of the same thing. Kind of the same thing as my sword would have gotten, huh? Okay. Not a big deal. Now, where did my bow wind up? Where did I put my bow? There we go. So he's currently got power 6. Power goes up to 9. I would love to get power 9 on my bow. Just curious what you would wind up with. Life Mending, Flame, and Nature's Mend. Okay. That got me power 6. And Infinity, by the way, but I wouldn't mind having an extra Infinity book. I could probably drop down to level 68 and get Infinity, right? What I think I'm going to do is drain all the experience out of this gem, because it'll be quicker. There we go. I've got 123 levels, right? And getting 68 would be easier. There you go, right? That's cool. And then I can put it all back, and then I can disenchant to get my Infinity. Nice. That's cool. Yeah, we're going to need more Ender Shells, like a lot. So what I've changed my mind is I want the Ender Shells to be for good enchants, and the AE system here will be for meh enchants. Cool? Alright, let me see if I can cycle enchants enough that I get something cool. And of course, doing this 100% still works, because, you know, it's going to be a level 1 enchant now. Cool, right? Alright, so what do we wind up here? Capturing, Bane of Villagers, and Nature's Mend. Remember, the ones I'm after now are probably a little less likely, but that's okay. We'll just cycle it a few times, and hopefully we'll get lucky. And if we don't, then I'll figure out a way to lower Arcana. So this is cool. Quick Shot 6. That's pretty close to the max, which is Quick Shot 7. I might snag that real quick. And who knows? There might be Power 7 on there. I have no idea. We'll find out. Right? So what did I get? Life Mending, Quick Shot, Magnet, and Unbreaking, and Endless Quiver. Makes all arrows infinite. Kind of like that Endless Quiver, too. I'm trying to remember the difference between that and... Do I have an axe at all? Not really. All right. I'm trying to remember the difference between Endless Quiver and Infinity. I think Endless Quiver works with other arrows, which might be useful with my Ars Nouveau arrows, because there's some ones that give you, like, +2 Amplify, which is pretty cool sounding. Can I not remove Endless Quiver from the... Oh, that's interesting. I don't seem to be able to remove Endless Quiver from the bow. Fascinating. Okay, so I'll throw Quick Shot in here for now temporarily, but I'd really like to get Quick Shot 7. Magnet, Power 6, Punch, Life Mending. Yeah, that's pretty interesting that I couldn't get Endless Quiver off the bow. Huh. Today I learned. Alright, so I got another Quick Shot 6 randomization here. So I'm going to get that. That's also going to have Endless Quiver on it, but that's okay. We also got Punch and Nature's Mend and Quick Shot, but that's the main thing I wanted there was Quick Shot 6. But you know what? Maybe Endless Quiver is not coming off because we're out of experience. That could absolutely be the problem. So let's see. I wanted to put some sugar. Right? I think it's 2 sugar that goes in there, to be honest with you. I'm gonna need more sugar. I've been harvesting my sugar cane, but not, you know, clearly not fast enough. Does this guy do the sugar cane thing? Apparently yes. Cool. Okay. Alright, so you've got 1050 liquid experience, I think. Remind me, is it 3 that I need? Yeah, I think it's 3. So check this out. 1050, and now there's 50. Or is there not 50? And then this cycles back. a little confusing the way these things work, especially because their UIs aren't shown right. Maybe that'll be fixed in the next update, hopefully. Hopefully. So what do we got here? I think I had a melting chamber underneath, right? Yeah, let me get a new, well, yeah, let me get a new melting chamber. Because if you look at it, you get a little bit more experience if you feed it rotten flesh and kind of create a cycle. So I was kind of playing around with whether or not that would be a good idea. We'll try it one of these days. Okay, and then you melt with zombie flesh. I'm wondering if you get a little bit more from like a wither skeleton skull. Maybe not. I think gas tier is the most rare item that there is, but I don't know if you get like, it doesn't tell you what your outputs are, so it's a little bit hard to guess. So I'll just stick with flesh for now because it's, you know, common enough. There we go. All right, let's see if this all comes off now. Hey, there we go. So yes, we can get Endless Quiver off. That's good to see. You can get Endless Quiver off. That was just me being a derp. I ran out of experience and forgot that it was, you know, a resource that you needed to use. But now what's cool is I should be able to take Quick Shot 6. We'll put Magnet, Nature's Men, Punch, and Placeable away. We'll get our other Quick Shot 6. And then to combine them costs 7 experience. And that's easy peasy. And now we've got Quick Shot 7, which is one of the best bows available, right? Or enchants. So now all I need is my power 9, and I'll have like a super duper uber bow that I can make. Ooh, power 8. There you go. That's what we're talking about. Now we're cooking. And just to be clear, no sharpness there. So yeah, I'm going to take that power 8, which is close. Technically, the best one you can get is power 9. But if I got 2 power 8s, you know, that would be cool. All right, so I'm sticking power here. What I'm thinking is I might move Knowledge of the Ages down here. And I might move Experience Boost up to here. Knowledge of the Ages, I guess, technically could go here too. And then Endless Quiver could probably go here. I want to say Endless Quiver is better than Infinity, but I honestly don't know. Okay, that looks cool. All right, let's see if I can get another power 8 so that I can combine it up to 9. I didn't think I'd be lucky enough to get it twice in a row. Ooh, power 9. Now we're cooking. Never mind about having to upgrade it. Now we're cooking. Power 9. That's cool. Which means the only thing I need to get now is sharpness, and then I'd be super happy. What I should have done is just accumulated all the sharpness ones I get from from trying to get this over and over again, and combined them up to sharpness 9, because frankly that probably would work faster than this. I'm not even kidding. It might actually be faster to just accumulate a bunch of sharpness ones, because sharpness is such a low chance at this point that... Yeah. See, I get sharpness 1 every time, almost, with a level 1 enchant. So, you know, it's... might be the way I go. We'll see. We'll see. But this is the process that I've been repeating. So even, like, just now, I probably got up to sharpness 3 or 4. But, I mean, just think about how many sharpness... you legitimately have to get, like... I don't know. What is it? Is it 81? Do you square it? Is it 9 squared? Might be. I don't know. It's a lot, though. Part of me really wants to get another one of those shells of Masterful Sight, because I feel like what's probably happening here is that sharpness is there, it's just not visible because there's other enchants that are showing above it. If I got another one of these, it might be easier. Look at this, we got 77 emeralds here. That is awesome. We've got a lot of emeralds. That was not a very long time. I mean, it was a little bit of a long time. I've been doing a lot of off-camera trying to get this stuff, but... I've had no luck seeing sharpness show up, so I suspect, like I said, it's just further down the list. The only problem here is I think I'm going to need more ancient debris. I have to assume that you're not going to... You don't do anything special if I don't Silk Touch you, right? Like if I threw Fortune on you. That's right, you need amplify, don't you? Yeah, I didn't think so. I think I have to go into the end and get a few more of these in order to make the two. Yeah, I'll be right back. All right, so this plus this is the night vision that we're going to need. And then we should be good to make this now. Nice. Okay. So that's a second masterful sight. So what I think I'm going to do is I'll make it so that I'm 95% quanta. So by removing this guy, we're not maxed out anymore, but we're pretty close. And we get 5 enchanting clues now, which means we'll see 5 things here. And hopefully I'll have a better chance. And that's not even all. It doesn't even say the runes reveal all. You're killing me, Smalls. But that's all right. We'll be back. I got sharpness 8. I'll take it. I'll take it. The highest level of sharpness, by the way, is 9, but I'll take the 8. That'll work for me. That'll be cool, right? Sharpness 8. Now, I might cycle a few more times to see if I can get another sharpness 8, but I'm entirely off camera if I did. Cool. And then you keep making more of those. Cool. All right. So sharpness 8. Very excited for that. Capturing is nice too, don't get me wrong. That's pretty cool. So you can probably go here. Sharpness 8. Nice. All right. I don't suppose I'm going to be lucky enough to get another sharpness 8 like immediately, am I? Probably not. No. Now what's funny about that too is sharpness was the top one on the list. So that makes me wonder if it was just extremely rare. I mean, to be fair, it does say sharpness is like a 0.82% chance. So it's really unlikely we're going to get sharpness. But, you know. So I'm starting to look at my armor as well, and I just came across projectile protection 10. Going to be hard to turn that down, right? I think we're going to have to take that one. Projectile protection 10. That is a thing. Okay. Any chance at... No, nothing good there yet. Nope. How about you? This way, at least, there's like multiple things for me to check. That's projectile 9. We don't need that now. Blast 8? I think 9 is the most you can get with blast. Yeah, it is. I'd like just a regular old protection, but that's okay. I'll disenchant this real quick. You know what? Here's a really good one. I've got mana regen 7, which is the best mana regen, and protection 8, which is the best protection. So I'm absolutely going to do that. Give me all, which is probably the last level 100 enchant I can do for a little bit. But mana regen 7, protection 8. Actually, how did you get blast protection on there too? I thought those two can't exist on the same. Am I crazy? Whatever. Hey, look, I don't make the rules. I just work here. All right, so blast protection we already have 9, so that's cool. But mana regen is cool. I like that. I'm actually going to take infinity out of here, and then blast protection can go away. Protection 8 is the best protection there is. See, I'm kind of building up a library of all the good enchants to get. So now all I really need left is probably just fire protection. Is that it? So protection, and then fire protection. Blast we have, projectile we have, and beekeeping. So fire protection is left, and sharpness I wouldn't mind a little bit higher level, and then mana, not regen, but boost 7 would be nice. So mana boost 7 and sharpness are really the last 2 enchants I need. Cool. So mana boost 7. There's another protection 8, but yeah, no, we're cool on that now. Mana boost 7 on my helmet. That would be nice. Mana boost 7 again. I'll just compare if there's any enchant between those two that I want. So between these two, I've got... I don't think there's anything in there that I super care about. Or these, to be honest with you. So I guess I'll do the helmet. Yeah. I just need a little bit more experience. So what I'm going to do is pop into here. and see if I've had any luck with experience gems. That works, right? That's why we have all this stuff. Nice. And then I should be able to get my mana boost 7 now if I take all my experience out. 103. Nice. That's cool. All right. So then helmet goes in, and that'll get me mana boost 7. Excellent. Yeah, speaking of liquid experience, you need a little bit more. Oh, I have lots of experience in here. I don't have any more sugar. I'm going to call sharpness 8 good enough for now, but I'm not going to apply it yet. Because here's the deal. We're about to release a new version of the Darwell 20 pack. It might be out as of this recording. It's definitely out. But it's going to have Botania in it. And Botania is a magic mod. And there's no controversy whatsoever about the fact that Botania is a magic mod. Nobody has a differing opinion on that. So therefore, we're going to get to do Botania and use some of the cool things from Botania to further my desire. Now, I know, some people have, don't have a huge love for Botania because, it's been around for a while. I know some of you have seen it a lot. But also, it's the only mod that I know of that will let me reuse these books. And considering how hard it was to get some of these enchants, I would absolutely like to do that, please. So what we're going to do is progress through Botania, get to the point where I can apply enchants with mana, hopefully producing lots of mana, and then, go from there. And we'll try and come up with some fun, creative ways to generate mana, though I've really done that a lot in the past. We'll have to come up with something. I don't know. I'd struggle to imagine if there's anything new that we can do with Botania, but we'll try. So how about we do this? Let's wrap up the episode here. I will come back next episode. We'll get into Botania a little bit, because I should have the pack updated by then. And then we'll go to applying these stupid level enchants to my tools and armor. And then hopefully we should have some really ridiculous gear, like beyond absurd, right? But for now, don't want to sign off. Hope you guys enjoyed the episode. These enchants are going to be ridiculous once I can get them all hooked up. And then we can also, by the way, use Botania to dupe the level 8 sharpness and then turn it into a level 9. So that'll be easy to do. For now, Del20 signing off. Hope you enjoyed the episode. Take it easy.